Well, hello there. Let's talk my pop culture review of the TV show Severance. So this is a show that's on Apple TV. So it's an Apple TV show. It's one of those that Apple TV is trying to have as kind of be that Emmy fodder, kind of the performance fodder, but it is a great show. The basic principle here is that people go to this company called Lumen, and when they go to the company in order to hide company secrets, although that's not super clear throughout the season, they haven't gotten to, the season ends, spoiler, and this will be a spoiler one. We can't really talk about the show without talking about spoilers, but the season kind of ends on where they haven't really figured out what Lumen actually does there, because their jobs are really weird. They basically find they kind of put in the show, you find scary numbers and you put them into a bucket off a computer screen. It's very odd. But the basic idea is that this group of people go and they become severed when they go to work. And what it does is it separates your work memories from your personal memories, which is a really interesting concept. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people that, if it was safe and effective, might try something like that. And really, the show kind of progresses. It's centered around really four people. Adam Scott being one of the main characters. Then there's a young woman. John Turturro plays one of the main characters, plays kind of the older veteran of the group. And there's another man as well who's kind of the brash, kind of I do the best for the company kind of thing until he figures something out at the end. And really, as they go through it, what ends up happening is Adam Scott's character they start with the woman becomes a brand new employee in their group because one of their other their colleague left, kind of the group leader left, and then Adam Scott becomes the group leader there. And as they go through it, the woman ends up rebelling completely against being severed. She does not want to be severed once she's down there. And then Adam Scott also meets the former employee out in the real world who says, things aren't what they seem down there. They're not great. And so he starts investigating, he starts doing things, and he starts getting to a point where he starts really trying to find out what Lumen is actually doing. And really, as you progress through the show, it's kind of, there's this group that's camaraderie, and you see them kind of go and kind of come together and try to really become unsevered and figure out why Severance even works. And just the performances in this are great. Adam Scott's great in it. John Turturro's great. The other characters are really great. Patricia Arquette's the boss, and she's both scary and comforting, and just there's a lot there. And then there's another kind of sub boss who just that actor's acting. I'd have to look up his name. Mr. Milchek is great because at times he seems like he's this great fun boss who really wants to be there, but there's like a creepiness to it that really kind of tries to keep these people in line. I highly recommend this show. I won't spoil it too much about what happens at the end. Let's just say Helly, the woman, has an interesting backstory that you don't get till the end. But I highly recommend this show. It starts a little slow, but it picks up where there's lots of things happening and lots of world building here, and I can't wait for season 2.